Hello and a very warm welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here once again. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to make condensed milk butter cookies with just 4 ingredients. And not to worry if you don't have a piping bag or you're not sure how to pipe. I'll be showing you an easy alternative that just works as well. And if this sounds like something you'd love or enjoy, then please sit back, relax, and then let's get baking. Thank you. So in this bowl, I've got my butter ready and it was hot while filming. So I just took the butter from the fridge 15 minutes before I filmed the recipe. And this is the perfect consistency that I want. It may look a little bit messy, but I'm making sure to strip down every bit. We are not wasting any single gram. And just so you are wondering, I'm using 250 grams of butter for this recipe. Now, when I'm done, I'll start by whisking the butter for about 3 minutes or until it turns pale and creamy. Room temperature butter makes whisking a breeze or I'll say more easier. You can use a spatula if you prefer, but just so you know, it takes a bit more effort. If you're using 3 minutes to whisk, you use like 6 to 7 minutes when you use a spatula. And once that's done, I'll add in half a cup of condensed milk. So here's a tip. You can use a mix of condensed milk or powdered or caster sugar, I would say. But for this recipe, we are only using condensed milk. And one thing I realized with this recipe is that the cookies can soften quickly if not stored in an airtight container. So just take note. But when you combine it with powdered sugar, they tend to hold up better. I hope I'm clear. So if you're going that route, 1/4 cup of each works beautifully. And as always, make sure to scrape all parts. We're not wasting any ingredients. And I'll be whisking this for a minute or two before I add the next ingredient. So while whisking, I give it a quick taste and felt that I needed a little more sweetness. So I'll be adding 2 extra tablespoons of condensed milk. So in total, I would say I used half a cup of condensed milk plus 2 tablespoons of condensed milk. I hope I'm clear. Half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, I would say. And the next ingredient to add would be some vanilla extract for that beautiful aroma and flavor. And I'll be whisking this for just a minute or until everything is well combined. But just look at that texture, so creamy and smooth. It's just an advantage of using a very good butter. Yes, the next thing to add will be some flour, and I'll be sifting 2 cups of plain flour. You can also use cake flour. It works beautifully too. Sifting helps break any lumps and also gives the cookies a very light or smoother dough. And after whisking beautifully, the next ingredient to add will be 1/4 cup of cornflour. And I'll be sifting in that as well. And with the help of my spatula, I'll gently fold everything together. And this takes a little time. This method helps avoid a mess and also gives more control over the texture, but you can go ahead and then use your whisk. If you're here and still watching, I truly appreciate your support and a very warm welcome to you. And also thank you so much for sticking with me. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I know someone out there would love this recipe, so don't forget to share with others. Now this is how it looks like. Do not panic. At this point, you can transfer it to a piping bag and you're good. Or if you don't have a piping bag or you're not good with that, you're going to use the easy method. So I'll go and get my cling film, or I'll say I have my cling film here with me, and I'll be placing as much dough I want on the cling film. and I divided this into 2 portions. You can flatten it or just shape it however you want it. And once shaped, I'll just flatten it like I said, and I'll chill it in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes. But since I was in a hurry, I popped it in the freezer for just 12 minutes. So if you are piping, you only need to chill the dough when you are done piping. Then you put it in the fridge for just 15 minutes before baking. And after 12 minutes in the freezer, this is how it looks like. Very firm, but easy to work with. I'll just go ahead and shape the cookies using my favorite cookie cutters. Just look at that, so easy to follow, and they're already looking amazing. So while shaping the cookies, my oven is already preheating, and we'll be baking this at 150 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes or until they are beautifully golden. But just keep an eye on your oven and you're good. You know it's best. Like I always say, every oven is different. So just monitor it closely and you're good. And just like that, we've made a beautiful and delicious condensed milk butter cookies. They were so good that they didn't even last a day in my house. So to store them, simply pop them in an airtight container and you're good to go. Thank you so much for taking time to watch till the very end. I truly appreciate all your support. And like I always say, I don't take them for granted. I hope this video was helpful. And if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing recipes. You can also check out more cookie recipes and other delicious ideas right on the channel. See you in my next video and have a blissful week. Bye bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.